When animals and plants die, their bodies may fall into sediments. Usually, they just decay, but sometimes they can become part of sedimentary rocks. As the rock layers build up, the rock becomes solid. The minerals in the rock may replace the minerals in part of the dead bodies. This takes place over millions of years. These remains of living organisms that have changed to rock are called fossils. Fossils can also be made when an animal leaves an imprint of its footprint or burrow in wet sand or mud. When more sediment is deposited on top of the imprint and the rock hardens, there may be a mark in the rock. Fossils can help us to work out how a rock formed. Limestone contains fossils from sea animals and plants, so we know limestone was formed under the sea. Coal sometimes contains fossils of plants that look like ferns, so we know that coal was not formed under the sea. Coal was formed when trees and other plants fell into swamps millions of years ago. Fossils tell us about the plants and animals that lived millions of years ago. Some of them were very similar to those found today. This tells us that those types of plants and animals have been on Earth for millions of years. But other fossils show us strange organisms that do not live on Earth today. Here are some questions for you. What is a fossil? Which type of rock are fossils found in? Describe how fossils are made. How do we know that coal was not formed in seas? What do fossils tell us? Summary. Fossils are formed from dead organisms that become part of rock. Fossils tell us how some rocks were formed. Fossils tell us about life on Earth millions of years ago.